Snort. Hi.
Hi, welcome back on our final installment of Ottawa, Canada. We went to Little Joe, I was trying to show the label.
That's what I'm showing. Okay.
Little Joe Berry's bakery here in Ottawa. We went because they were listed as one of the best places for a donut, but they only had really 2 donuts there, one of which is not a flavor we like, which was Earl Grey.
Yeah.
And the other one was just a chocolate. And so we decided instead, since we were already there, we would pick 2 items that were maybe go under the a donut by any other name category. So they do a custom Tart. So there was blueberry, strawberry.
It's blueberry filling with pie crust with a cream fill, or sprinkles of, I forgot. What was the sprinkles?
I don't know. That was just like crumble, like pie crust crumble.
It's crumble.
Okay. With more blueberry on top. Little Joe Berry's is completely vegan. So for anyone looking for a vegan option, I don't have the receipt here. It's raining outside and the receipt's out in the car. So I will plug in the amount. The
selection also, she said, changes every single day. So it's hard to say, oh, you should get this, because it may not be there.
It may not be there. There was an amazing rhubarb piece that we almost got. And I picked up the oatmeal cookie sandwich that has apparently chocolate chip cookie dough inside of oatmeal cookie. So these were our 2 options. We didn't go too crazy just because...
Oh, there wasn't a whole lot for us to... I mean, plus we've just eaten, like...
Last week's video was just filmed like an hour before we shot. We stopped here, so we were no way hungry. It's going to be a hefty Pop-Tart.
Yeah, it's just like very plain crust.
It's because you need to get to the filling.
I started in the corner, so...
Yeah, you might need to take another bite and get like the filling and all of it in its glory.
But this is definitely pie crust.
There you go.
The sweetness definitely comes from the frosting on top. The pie crust itself is very bland. It's like eating manna, you know, like that bread that like really... I think she disagrees. Or
no, it was just an interesting choice.
Well, it's just bread, you know.
Yeah, the pie crust itself is
like
pie crust without any flavoring. No buttery.
See, there's just like a little bit of. It's definitely not butter.
A lot of times when you go and you cook like an apple pie, you'll baste it with butter or something on the outside to get it crispy. This is a very, like, just as it came out of being rolled.
It's like flaky cardboard.
I will say the inside's like nice and moist. The inside's kind of a dry blueberry. So, again, I understand vegan baking. There's different rules. Not everything turns out the way you expect it when you have all the fats in a normal.
It's also pastry too.
Yeah. So it tastes good. It's just I wouldn't go get it again.
No.
I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
So
I'll probably finish eating the middle.
All right. I want to try to make sure. I'm gonna break this in half.
Break me out some, woman.
Look at that. Cookie dough's
everywhere. Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's what I was trying to get to. I want to make sure I didn't just get cookie. Yeah.
All right, on 3.
Okay.
Before the dog gets it.
Okay. Okay.
Now this I would go back for.
That is really tasty. Super sugary, though. Let's note that.
And very crumbly.
If I ate this whole thing, I would be on a serious sugar high.
Well, it's 2 entire cookies plus raw cookie dough.
I know, but I don't think it's the cookie that has the like overwhelming sugar kick. I think it's the dough inside. The cookie is very chewy and moist. Usually helpful when you have a filling on the inside because then it keeps it moist. It's definitely the cookie dough center that's like really, really sugary, but good nonetheless. Xena,
You win on that one. My choice was not nearly as good.
want to show off a puppy? Xena, come here. Xena, up. Xena, come here. Want this? Come here. She's being shy.
Let's give her a dog treat.
We have 4 little huskies running around us while we're sitting and filming, so it's like they're circling the table in an effort to.
Come on, guys. Somebody, like nobody's in frame. Okay. Here. Oh.
Come here. Come up. Come up.
Somebody come
Baby
get it.
seal, come here. Baby seal.
There we go.
Oh, there's baby seal.
There we go.
Better known as Siri, but you see a picture of her face when she's looking dead on you. She looks like a white, fluffy baby seal. It's adorable.
So anyway, we digress.
Okay. So yeah, so that is it for
Joe Barry's.
Ottawa. We will link in Joe Barry's address and information. I will say this was the priciest place we went. I want to say each thing was about $5.
You got a coffee.
I know, but even with the coffee, it was 15.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I want to say the coffee
14,
was around 5,
14.68.
and each pastry was around 5.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going back for the blueberry
No, that's a big for me.
Yeah, but the cookies a win.
I'll fight for it.
Cookies definitely a win. So yeah, I guess just be careful. They have a bunch of like Twinkies and different things. Well, just
It's
be
not
careful what you
for
choose
every
from.
palate. Basically, is what it comes down.
like I said, I understand there are limitations with baking as a vegan. You know, there's certain items you can't use, like again, egg. You know, things that would normally give fat to a product that give it its moistness and everything else, you don't always have when cooking as a vegan. So
far out of my ballpark, I don't even know.
it's a challenge. But either way,
Hi, bud.
final stop in Ottawa. We are moving on. I believe next week we land in Dover, Delaware. I believe is next week's video. So,
We'll find out when we get there. That's kind of how this goes.
Yeah, we try to plan. Sometimes things kind of find us, but
Or thunderstorms.
yes. But either way, check in next week. See us in hopefully Delaware on the way to the shore, and we'll see you then. All right, bye.